Well, good midday, good to midday, good midday, good midday. Kathy, how you doing? Okay. You need to check and make sure. I'm drinking my water like I'm supposed to. I'm doing what I'm supposed to, the way I'm supposed to, and all is well. So I'm thankful that everything is as well as it is, and it's going as good as it is, and I gotta find what I'm supposed to be doing. And now I can't find it. But we're grateful to God for each of you who have decided that you want to be a part of this time and this moment and all of that other kind of good stuff. So, Nancy, Minister Sarah, we bless the Lord for you one and all. And so, oh my God, it's just a lot going on. And I'm trying to keep up with it all, and I'm doing as well as I possibly can. Hey, Linda, Elder Carter, how are you? Glad that you are here with us on today. And okay, now I can't stand this when this does that. Okay, get out. No, I don't want that. Oh, mercy. Okay, this is cutting up, and let's see if I can find it again. Oh, here we go. So we are thankful and grateful for each and every one of you, Cora, Rhonda, Minister Faye. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this moment together. I can't stand it when it does this. It's an ad that jumps in here and it won't let me do what I need to do. It just started doing this, so I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out how to get around it. I don't know if I can or if I will or any of that good stuff, but here we go. Trying to do this before it jumps out in here. Again, thank you, Janice, for letting us know that all is well. And again, thankful to God for you, one and all. Veronica, Ethel, excuse me, Ira, Tamika, Casper, good to have you here with us. And I might be a little redundant in what I go through, but I'm repeating some things. Andrea, how are you? Vernice, good to have you here. Shirley, miracle worker. God showed himself mighty and powerful. And so I'm thankful. I don't even know what that was. Okay. Hey, Pat, how are you? Glad you're doing well. Glad all is well with each. It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. Hey, Denise, how are you? And so we're thankful to God that you are here with us. Oh, let me get started. Listen, it's going to be a wonderful day today. It's going to be around about 81, 82 degrees. It's going to rain a little bit later, but guess what? It's okay. Cecile, bless you. Laverne, thank you so much for being here. And okay, so um, I as I look at the political mayhem and I look at the threats of stupidity and ignorance, racistic. Hey, Sonia, how are you? Racistic um, moments of bigotry and hatefulness. Tell Larry we said hello. Um, the funny thing about it is, in the midst of everything, and I'm gonna say this because I'm repeating myself again, but I'm gonna repeat it because I think it needs to be repeated. Debbie, how are you? Where's God? Is God present? Is God prevalent? Is God even the least bit concerned? Crystal, how are you? When you sit back and you look at how the decisions that are being made are going to kill children. Oh, let me talk about it. Let me talk about this. Some of the things that are going to be withdrawn if they're able to get away with it, it's going to kill children. These are supposed to be the anti-abortion folk, but they don't have a problem killing children other ways. In the midst of all the craziness that's happening, and you look at it because it's not just in Washington, it's in the capital here in Ohio, and I'm sure that in some other states it is overwhelmingly prevalent as well. There's a group of people this morning that went down to the Capitol to fight for daycare uh, affordability and availability. Hey, Ann, how are you? Jaleesa, good to see you. They're down there. Why? Why is it that people who claim to be Christians, who claim to know who Christ is, Stephanie, in the free parting of their sins, they claim to walk with God, have no walk with humanity. Hey, Deborah, have no walk with humanity, or what they would consider to be a lower level of humanity. Carletta, good to have you here. Timothy, bless the Lord for you being here. When I look at the Bible, and maybe I'm looking at it through the wrong lens, but as I look at the Bible, Linda Williams, I see clearly that God has always provided for those who cannot. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all so much for sharing. I appreciate that, Carolyn. He always, and here's the thing that is so amazing, Carolyn Richardson, is that because of the depravity of mankind in not understanding the responsibilities of those that have toward the have nots, God has to supernaturally intervene because those that should won't. Oh, oh. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna put it out there like it need to be put out there, Chaplain Ernst. I'm glad that God answers prayer. I'm glad I touched on it a little bit on Sunday about the fact that when the two harlots came to Solomon with the issue of a dead child and a living child. And this is a powerful point that I think many of us better grasp while we're sitting back feeling sorry for ourselves, while we're sitting back telling, no matter what we've done, no matter where we've been or who we did it with, God still God still gives us access to him when he should abandon us. Dr. James Mansell. I wish Thea, I wish I could get some people to wrap their minds around the fact that because mankind is no longer concerned about the least of these, God always has to be on the least of these side. Anybody else glad about Matthew 7:7? Is there anybody else other than me trying to contain myself when I think about this? It says here, ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be open. I'm so glad that for those who are on the upper rung of society that feel that they are absolved from the daily grind and grunge of life, that there's a God. Mm, mm, mm. There's a God who looks out for us when nobody else does. Ella May, how are you, dear? There's a God. Minister Marcia, there's a God who says yes when everyone else says no. There's a God that says, I don't care where you are in life, ask and it'll be given. Ask me and I'll provide it for you. But you've got to ask me in faith because you've got to believe, my good friend John. Bless you for being here. You've got to believe that if you ask anything according to his will, he hears you. And if you know that he hears you, you know you have the petitions that you desire of him. You got to know, you got to know, you've got to know. You can't guess this. You've got to know because it's got to be more than me hyping you up on a snapshot. It has to be an evidential activity that happens in your life, Barbara. It has to be something that when you wake up in the morning, you wake up in it. It is something that you have to walk that day in. It's something you got to lay down in the confidence of the fact that you are in the hand of God. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. And so you got to get to the point that you are able to navigate yourself through life and recognize who is with you. You got to be able to recognize that however things seem to be and however many doors there seem to close in your life, that God's got other doors with your name on it. And if you ask him, if you seek, and if you knock, it is a guarantee that he will provide it. Oh my God. Do I have somebody that's a Matthew 7:7 person? Is there somebody here on this day who can testify that I'm a Matthew 7:7 person? I've asked and I got it. I've sought his face and he provided, and I knocked and the door opened. Matter of fact, the providential care of God is so powerful that when I get ready to knock on the door already swings open. Mm, 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 mm. Gail, you got to know this. This cannot be something that I say. It has to be something that you live because it's easy, Gelada. It's easy when we're together, but how do you manage this when there's nobody else around? How do you deal with it? You got to know that you 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 know that God is able to supply according to his, here we go. Hey, Bobby McKenzie, according to his riches in glory, and his riches supersede anything that we could ever imagine. When I talked about, and I'm gonna let us go. I'm gonna let us go. When I talked about in First Kings chapter 3, okay, uh, uh, we talked about the harlots, but we need to talk about the encounter that Solomon had with God, because Solomon said, I don't even know how to go in and out. I don't know what to do, and so since I don't know what to do, can you provide for me the wisdom that's necessary in order to guide your people? And I'm telling you, I'm trying. I'm telling you, something went through me like dynamite. Something went through me that is of an unbelievable portion, because God says to Solomon, I'm going to give you what you didn't ask for. Whew. Because you want to know how to navigate life. You want to know how to treat people right. You want to know how to walk right. I'm gonna give you what you didn't. I'm trying to get somebody to wrap their mind around the fact that God's got blessings that are beyond your comprehension if your motive would line up with His will. I gotta go. I'm 2 minutes over, but I'm excited over the fact. And when I saw that, it just did something. And I've read that passage over and over again. I've preached that passage. I've looked at that passage, but for the first time, that passage looked at me. Okay. And when it looked at me, it said, if you ask for the right thing, I'll give you what you didn't ask for. He said, what's going to happen is, he said, I'll give you favor. I'll give you influence. I'll give you riches. I'll give you opportunity of an unbelievable level. And so I've made it up in my mind that I'm asking God to give me the wisdom to walk through life, to give me the wisdom to walk through the minefields of madness that the enemy has tried to. I want to know how to walk through them. And not only do I want to know how to walk through them, but I also, hey, Roosevelt, I also want to know how to navigate life with you. Because the truth of the matter is, I want you to be more than a conqueror. I want you to be successful. I want you to be an overcomer. I want you to be the head and not the tail. I gotta go. I'm on this emotional kick right now, and I think I'm on it because I'm reflecting over what God is doing, has done, and what I believe He will do. I'm reflecting over what God has provided in the same way God provides for me. He'll provide for you. Listen, you have a wonderfully blessed day in the Lord. I love you so much with the love of Jesus, who is the Christ. May God bless you. May He keep you, is our prayer.